Bleh. Hello, hello. Sorry for the late start. Had some IRL stuff to take care of. Welcome to me doing Shadowbringers main story. Did the emerald. I'm a bit of a late to this particular character's story. I've already gone around the city, I've gotten the aetheryte shards. Basically, this is the point where we're going off to go find the twins. And on this playthrough, I've decided to start with Alice. Well, buddy? If I'm looking for work, I might have a spot for another god. Oh, friend of the Exarch. Going to meet someone in Amarang, are you? I shall be your guide. About to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away. Just everything you need. Let's go. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. Ah yes, ether current shit.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Amarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. I'd be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky's still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice friend of yours is staying. That's a fair old distance, so I suppose we make a stop in Mordsuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Sure thing, boss. Right, head southwest, straight as an arrow. Hop on the bike to make it a little faster. Slippery armadillo. Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Hello, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's a bot. Bikes go vroom vroom. Hi, Panther. Not a bot. Oh, not you. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Actually, no. Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. What, on the building? I mean, it's a nice building for sure. The Gaint Cactar behind you. Yes. Built them big, didn't they? That's Kasser Sharl, force meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I'd believe it when they said it was once one of Norvrent's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along, great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. And that hulking great fortress has become little more than an ammo roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsuk. Let's press on, shall we? While I enjoy my egg roll. Shrimp and veggie goodness. Here we are, Mordsuk. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Mordsuk. Not just full of Mord, but humans and all manner of others, too. Long beauty for folk displaced by the flood, and is nothing if not diverse. Sounds yummy. Normally I don't go for the shrimp ones, but it's what was on hand. Oh, have you met a Mord before? Might look like shifty little blighters, but a morning lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should go respects to Master Gengen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. I should. There we go. Oh, that kind of reminds me. I am going to need to make a chat cover for Shadowbringers. You're a good few weeks away. I'll take care of that later. Hello. Damn, yeah. I mean, with any luck, we'll be there before Dawn Trail drops. Come to think of it, it might... Run, fat cat, run. I come to think that it might be interesting to do Shadowbringers as a Viper. If it comes out in time for that. So this is a Mord.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Yay, voice acting.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsuk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find all from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsuk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Is the audio all right, by the way?
Aye, that
like you can hear me, you can hear the game?
Mords do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away,
sweet.
come with money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed.
I also have some teriyaki chicken on a stick here. It's a little dry, but otherwise it tastes pretty good. I can think of a couple things to try next time I make this.
Now then, If you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals.
I'm having warps for dinner.
And
Delicious.
there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
Just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
And everyone goes running.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Oh God. Merchants.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Run. Hi. And everyone leaves disappointed. Fucking Ron. Hello, Ron. Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time. Stare and sniff before you choose, but no drilling on the merchandise, yes? Now to browse the wares. Other stick. Worms. Everyone's favorite, plump white worms slathered in honey. To eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. Ah yes, worms. Bread. Seemingly normal-looking bread. I call that mush loaf. Middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus roots, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Meat. That's my ever-burning bounty, and with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Then the frogs. Oh, you'll like those. Chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks, spear with stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. They all look tasty, yes. Which to choose, which to choose. Well, since it seemed up the fan favorite. Too good to resist, eh? That's what I would have chosen. You have the gold? And done. One verbatite honor bets you 15 jars. None of them. Honest to God, I would have... Like, honestly, if it was actually me on the jerky. I like me some jerky and I like me some spice. Although, granted, I'd prefer not to have another Fireburger incident. I think I'll share the rest. I think I'll share that. A visitor invites us to feast. Let's give thanks for her great generosity and small appetite. How do you like that Fireburger? I did. It doesn't mean it didn't hurt like hell. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Giving the merchandise down, yes? No returns. Hellfire Burger. I'm back with a belly full of wrigglers. I was watching from here, Kakose. You honored our custom and with great relish. Please God, not the relish. Please God, not the relish. You'll always be welcome in Mordsuk. You need anything in Armoreng, we're here to provide. Talking and eating, not great. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Or better yet. Open up this other Baja Blast I got. Booze! It's fucking Thursday, dude. Not yet. That's my rule, dude. No drinking on weekdays unless it's a super special occasion. Or more accurately, no drinking on days where I have to work the next day. Alright. Working off the meal. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's ways are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. Can do. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. A list of merchandise. Thon, Tholtol, and Mil. We collected from Mol. Bill. Mords have interesting names. Zin. Mil. Be back later, dinner time. Alright, enjoy your dinner. Shan. Gotta grab this box of shit. That would explain this box I have. I think I need to talk to Momo first, then we can go back to Mil. Momo. Shifty ass motherfuckers. Salto. Okay. please take your prickly purchase. Okay. Boing, 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 boing. I guess I should probably attune. Then there's the van. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Here's your shit. Aye, that's a lot, all right. Good work. Quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I'd thought you wanted to sit in the city like the exile, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I hope to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. Sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Gassad? It's like an age since I last saw you. Ah, Tesleen. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It has been a while, but your timing can be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alice today. Supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alice has told me so much about you. You're Kokose, aren't you? Aye, that's me. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer at the inn. I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guard duties there. You want me to take over as Kokose's guide, Gassad? The shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it'd be no trouble. Be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. See me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Castarium. Will do. Beep, beep. Hello, Tesleen. Desert Crossing. Alice's been rather desperate to see you. Alice... Take two. Alice's been desperate to see you, Kokose, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. Inn isn't too hard to find, really. You actually see the top of the rock spires from here. Just need to swing around the ridge and then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Ah, there it is. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. Most of them will leave you be if you keep a distance. The local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. You think you can handle any beast that try to make a meal of us? I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much, let's get going, shall we? I believe there are some Ether Current quests back here. Gin. Or a Ether Current quest, rather. Boop. I will take care of that on my way out. The fields of answer. And we have to fight. Or I have to fight, rather. Hello, Mr. Coyote. You need to go away. Got this thing forever. Kitted out, too. Almost. Sorry there wasn't much time to shout a warning. You bitten? Things can be nasty. Yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind she was never... That would make sense. Well, we should push on. Might be best if you scout ahead and clear out coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Apparently. Hey buddy, piss off. If anything else that could take this. I was gonna do warrior. Or dancer. Yeah, try me, fucker. Surveying the destination. Hello. Now we're talking. Or I could do Reaper. Could use some practice doing that. Seeing what I'm up against. Hello. Fucker. Come on. Bitch ass. She just sees us coming back, picks up the box. Oh, hello. I wasn't, doing nothing. Thank goodness you're back. I can hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. We need to get these supplies back to the inn. Yep. Boing, boing, boing. Don't worry too heavily about shit for now. That is a big boy. Big red boy. Is this it? Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Good to think that I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. Seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. First, let's head inside, shall we? Welcome to the Inner Journey's Head. Might be our first visitor from the Castarian since Alice arrived. Not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. Illness isn't contagious, is it? Contagious? Well, no, not as far as we know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so maybe best to give you the full explanation. Like, yeah, speaking of, where is she? Following in her footsteps. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Look for signs of Alice near the derrick. And the Trogdor smote the derrick, and all was laid to burn the nation. Hey, Aether Current. Alice is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground. They look to be about the right size. Maybe smaller than mine. Lead off to the northwest. Footprints continue on to the northwest. Just need a certain item level for them to get them to leave me the fuck alone. To get back to the grim, I'm gonna have to get myself a new fucking scythe. But yeah, this is still a level 70. It's still a level 70 everything. Holy shit. I need new gear ASAP. There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. Giant wall of light crystal. And a random sin eater.
Back here!
Hi.
Is that... It can't be.
Impressive.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Well, it wasn't exactly easy getting here. Getting a look at her new drip.
How are you?
So here's the thing.
We've fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them.
Don't exactly have a way of doing that now, though, do you?
To reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
Oh dear.
As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
However we go about doing that.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared.
Which means we don't get first equivalent of any other region of, Heidelin.
For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Kill all the Sin Eaters.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh, these fucking things are dry. Just a matter of time. Well, for some, less for others. Patients will all become monsters in the end. To add insult to injury, the afflicted, feared, shunned, cast out of society and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesseline and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish the role, of course. Culling their ranks. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. Marked on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. And assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater. But you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, you can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Time for the Reaper to get to work. Hello. Managed to get rid of this. Alright, die. Oh my god, I need better equipment. Any more of these bastards? But that's probably crystal. You can screw off. Hi. Power of the Void. Yeah. Tiny little potato menace. It's kind of awesome. Little potato menace riding a motorcycle. Alright, hello. How did you fare? We'll manage to take a couple of them out. I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any other natural predator you might encounter in the desert. When they appear in numbers that they pose a threat, much like the Void Scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or a hamlet. The basic idea behind my patrols. They call their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when big ones come out to play. You've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? Alistair tells me you helped out on patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alistair has missed your company. The thing is always, if Kokose were here, she would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I'm trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Kokose's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing. I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. Baby. Let's see. Been about an hour. I did do a bit of story. So I think I'm going to end the stream off here. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow for something. Haven't decided yet.